Bum. Hello, this is Unknown Void Cats, and welcome back to some more Monster Train 2. Today, my plan is to play the Luna Coven again, now that we've unlocked. I think we locked it a while ago, like a stream or two ago, but we just didn't, play it because we were trying to beat with Honor Legion. But we unlocked the alternative leader or champion for the Luna Coven, so now my plan is to try him out and hopefully win with Ardun. Instead of having the simple damage thing, it has a phase apply conduit. So it has a very easy phase card, so a very easy way to change the moon. So I do want to keep that in mind. I'm also going to be trying out this Pyre Heart that I got that I haven't tried yet. The Heart of the Pact. Heart of the Pact, which allows you to get an extra draw if you play both primary and allied clan. And the allied clan will probably be Pyreborn, since it has an easy damaging card that we can that will work with the conduit. So it'll likely be that. Most likely, that's probably the best idea. So, but anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Departs on the train. So we got to start off with Greed Dragon. Not really good for since considering we're gonna be doing mostly Luna Coven stuff. We have a Moon Pixie who's probably fine, and Lava Flow, which isn't the best as either. Okay, so what abilities does this champion get? Also, I need to read his thing. As head of the Silent Guard, Ardun is the keeper of the Coven's darkest secrets. Perhaps he had gone against his oath and revealed the prophecy. Perhaps had he gone against his oath and revealed the prophecy, he could have saved his family and home. So he starts with 2 Mage Blade. That's good to know. So he's going to be very good to get a lot of conduit on him. And can't apply 2 armor to friendly units, and if silent, gain double that amount. Does that mean if they're silent, they gain double, or if he's silent? I assume it means, if they are silent, they get double. So that's good, but also Battleborn get more conduit sounds super good. Permanently gain 1 conduit sounds like, that sounds really nice. I like that. But he has low health, so that'd be a problem having on the front. Versus this is could be potentially pretty nice. Can't give armor. I also like that though. What do I think? Battleborn or Hierophant? Do I want more damage and conduit, or do I want armor? Survivability. I'll try this one. I really like the idea of getting a bunch of permanent conduit. That sounds really cool. Increase healing from spells, or get an inferior copy of each spell. I like it. Emote Tome can be really good potentially, especially if you have a lot of free cards. With a lot of free cards, it's just extra good. I'll take the 75 gold. Mark of Evasion is the hardest to deal with, at least not at the beginning of the game. A little harder later, but beginning pretty easy. So Ardun. I'm gonna go ahead and actually play the Shield Stirrer, because then we activate the heart, I'm pretty sure, because these should be from considered as, two different, from both factions, so we should get an extra draw. I'm pretty sure. Okay, yep. So yeah, that's what I want. I want these fire starters, so we can use them to eliminate all of this little horde of enemies. We don't need to kill those. I'd rather actually just save a bit of damage. I'd rather that. Get a bit of conduit. Also activate Heart of the Pact. I almost forgot. I already forgot about Heart of the Pact, to be honest. But yeah, that was a good reason to play that, so we get the extra draw. Almost forgot about that already. Little Collector, I would like to kill him if possible. Actually gonna Pyrogel them. Just because I don't really care about these Pyrogels that much. Get rid of this guy. Oh, I shouldn't have played I should have played that first though. I should have played the Fire Starter first, so I could have gotten the extra stuff. Actually, no, we got a Moon Pixie. Never mind. No, we don't have any more room. Darn it! I should have played the Pyrogel. I should have played the Fire Starter, so I could have gotten a copy, and I would have been able to kill them all. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Slight mistake there. Nah, now we're gonna go take 3 damage. That was a bad idea. I thought we were good. I didn't realize the problem that we had there. I was too focused on like the collector and just getting rid of those cards out of my inventory. Moon Ritual. Moon Ritual. Moon Ritual. Get rid of them. Doop. Vengeful Shard. And throw them down here. Easy. Eliminate them. Goodbye. Goodbye, random guy with the flail arm. Doop doop. Healed up. Okay, there's the boss. What's his name again? If he deals a killing blow, he's gonna get rage. So he's gonna get like a bunch of rage, unfortunately, but it's fine. This we're gonna be getting a good amount of damage with these moon rituals, so we'll be chilling. Okay. You deal with that. I'm gonna give him a bit of Pyrogel if I can. So he'll take a bit more damage. Oh, I should have killed the priest instead, though, actually. I should have killed like the little like priest-like character. Should have killed the healer. Because now they're going to be healing 15. I would have gone way more potential damage by getting rid of the ominous acolytes. That would have been better for me. Okay, I'm just going to get more moon rituals. Of course. Get rid of them. Then we get rid of them. Easy. Easy, easy. Doop, doop. Goodbye. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wait. They're actually gonna win. Whoa. They're about to win? I thought we were gonna beat them up. Wait. Whoa. I thought it was about an easy win here. I thought this was about to be an easy win. I didn't really. Oh, I guess because our health is so ridiculously low is the problem. All those units had like ridiculously low health. Did I actually lose in the first battle? Oh, that's actually embarrassing. Oh, no way did I lose first battle? I don't know what I was doing. I was just throwing, I guess. I don't know what I was doing there. Okay, Magma Mauler, Pyro Silver Strike. That's a bit of a better starting hand, honestly. That's a little better than what we had before. Ability Shadow Cast. So it's Mystical Hammer. Its ability is Shadow Cast. So phase to New Moon. If it's New Moon, get plus 50 attack. Nah, the Power Ball will probably be better. Okay, what do we get this time? When it becomes New Moon, apply 10 armor to friendly silent unit. I don't really have a lot of silent. I'll take the Lightstone casing instead. Since this is like very like potentially a very much potentially magic spell focused build with like Luna Coven, so they get so much conduit. I'd like to make better spells then. I'd like to make like really good spells. Throw the Magma Ball right here. And then we can throw the Shield Stewards on the other floors. Okay, this time, let's do better. I mean, it should be easy because we don't got the invasion. So it should be easier. Just... Do we use Silver Strike? It's not a full moon, so nah. We'll use this instead. Hearts of the Pact. Okay. Oh, collector. Get them killed. I'm gonna focus the moon ritual. Oh, I keep thinking I have the moat tomes. I'm like, oh, which one should I play first to activate the moat tome on it? I don't have the tome anymore. I keep forgetting. I'm still stuck in the previous run. For some reason. Apply that. Dead. 50 gold. Nice. Nice 50 gold. 10 damage. Okay. More conduit. They're easily dead. That should be fine. Fireball. Okay, and then we'll go put the shield steward here. I mean spear steward. Okay, eliminated. Goodbye. And there's the boss. A part of me thinks that maybe we should have had like shield steward, and then we should have the magma mauler down here, so we could have been getting more early pyre to like increase the damage of these guys. Part of me thinks that maybe we should have done. Ooh, it's a full moon. Full moon is nice, nice. That means like what I want to do then is if it's a I forgot that's a phase card. What? Oh, I forgot that was a phase card. So I was gonna phase. Whoops. I forgot that card like phase changes the phase. Whoops. Should have played that last. Perhaps I should have done that. They're easily gonna be dealt with. We don't have any yet. We don't have anything that worries about phase, so we don't gotta worry about that. Just moon ritual them. We got a spear steward here. And then, do I want to do Powerball for the 20 damage or like Fire Star for a little bit extra Power Gel? I don't think Power Gel is good. I'd rather do this. There ain't no way we're also gonna we're still gonna be losing here again. We're not about to lose here again, are we? There's no way, right? Oh, no way are we losing again. That would be embarrassing if we did that. We can actually play these because we have two, so we can immediately get back. Then Fire Starter, Silver Strike to hit the double hit. Okay, the Pyre will be able to kill it, but it's still embarrassing that the boss is gonna get 2 hits. On the first battle, we're already taking 2 hits to the Pyre. That's embarrassing. Celestial Storm, deal 10 damage if it's a full moon attuned. Lady Eka fell silent as she called upon her ancient ally, the sky. Seraph's armies underestimated her might. Ardania the Forbidden. Phase Blessing, heal, get armor. Silver Strike, nah. I don't really like any of those. I'm actually gonna take Phase Blessing because we have really such low health units that I really want. I think it'd actually be kind of good. I'm also actually gonna take a Flicker. That's like a really cheap thing, a really cheap spell that could like be good with Conduit. Okay, what do we have? Mage Blade 2, Full Moon, get Sweep. Or Resolve if New Moon, gain 10, 15. That's kind of nice. But would this be kind of better? Mage Blade. I actually kind of like this because that would be so good on like the top floor with my champion. I feel like that'd be just so good. Conduit. Mage Blade 2. Can I get like dualism on the Acolyte? It won't increase Mage Blade, but what it will allow me to do, I think it will let me increase the Conduit more. If I play Conduit on them. I'm actually going to put that on the Acolyte. And then, I mean, we could do that. I don't know if it'd be worth it. But like, I'm going to do it. Because that's like 6. We might as well. 6 gold. Feel like it'd be good. Plus, if we get Sweep, that'll be like potentially hitting multiple enemies. 1 Titan Skin isn't that bad. Yeah, so we do Champion. And then we get the Acolyte, who has no health. Like, no health at all. I'm actually gonna put them more at the front so they can get that Avarice. And then, boop, put you here. Put the Magma Mauler down there as well. Behind them. Silver Strike. We get to activate a Silver Strike. But first I'm gonna kill them. Then Silver Strike. Heart of the Pact. They're already dead. Easy. Easy. We got good cards there. I think the reason why. We got some lucky good cards. We're not gonna be killing them this time though. Less. Okay. So we could first I wanna do this, honestly. Well, no, we want to do it on them because they get double. Wait, do they not get double? Darn, does that conduit not count with double stacks of armor? I mean, it does work with armor though, at least so. I think if I do this, do we get more armor? No, man. I thought they'd get more applied by this unit. So maybe that's why. Maybe if it's a card applies it, does it count? Darn it, I thought they'd get more. I thought they'd get like more stuff. Sad. I'm getting rid of these guys. Sad. I thought they'd get double conduit from it. I didn't think it would not activate like that. I didn't realize it can't get doubled by dualism in that way. Okay, they're fine. Do we do this? Nah, we'll be fine. They'll let them up there. They'll be fine if we let them up there. I think it'll be fine. Okay. So Shield Steward here. We'll do the damage. No, we'll still do the damage though. A little bit of damage. I think it'll still be best that way. This does nothing. To them, they have like Time Skin and stuff. Magma Mauler. Okay, boss is already there. Hopefully they'll get a good amount of pyre gel. Thanks to the Magma Mauler though, I hope. Get this Vengeful Shard. We're just gonna Conduit. Really, I should be putting the Conduit on this guy since dualism doesn't activate. I really should be putting the Conduit on this guy. So even if the Selene Acolyte dies, they'll still have the Conduit for their Mage Blade. Have I ever read the Selene Acolyte's text? During the Millennium, I asked the moon about your fate. Her answer was clear: you will be defeated. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just gonna. Do I wanna get these guys? No, that doesn't work. What is it applied on? I didn't want to get rid of the. I kind of want to get rid of the healer though, but also Pyro Gel would be good. Nah, we gotta get rid of the healers so they don't keep healing the boss multiple times. Doop. Little bit, not a huge amount of damage. At least we got some Pyro Gel in. At least we got multiple things of Pyro Gel. Actually, they got 24 Pyro Gel. That's nice. That is nice. Okay. Put a Spear Steward here. They'll get a hidden. An extra hidden. They're dead. Easy. Nothing matters by phase. There's nothing that'll get messed up by the phase. We can go ahead and do that now. I'm actually going to get rid of them. Heart of the Pact. We get the Heart of the Pact like every turn. Like it's not too hard to activate, which is nice. Pretty easy to activate. They go up, but they have no attack, so it doesn't matter. Okay. We do beat. We don't beat them, huh? I'm gonna activate this first. Oh no, we will end up beating them now. No, it's good. We will definitely beat them later. Let me just do this. Phase Blessing, 15 armor. Yeah, now we easily win now. Go ahead and activate that. Yeah, we good. We even get that 6 money. We even get a little 6 money too, which is nice. And then 75 gold. Bloody Moon. I like a Bloody Moon. Lava armor. I'll take a Flicker. I'm gonna equipment. Also, we can heal. It'll be nice to heal potentially as well. Mage Blade, absolutely. Absolutely love a Mage Blade. We re-roll. We get -2, but create a copy of friendly use and summon. I'm gonna try Hall of Mirrors. I haven't used it before. I want to try it. What event do we get? What event do we get in the Celestial Alcove? What is this one again? This is the thing that gives like a unit upgrade, doesn't it? But a negative. Yeah. Rage. Rage 5. Revenge, get rage. Eh. I don't know if I'm a huge fan, and we don't even have a room on any like good units to put that on. Like we can't even like put on the acolyte, so it wouldn't even be good. So no, it wouldn't be worth the negative. I don't think it wouldn't be worth the bad. Okay, Archeon, hard-headed version. Okay, do need to note that. That could actually be a really big problem potentially because we don't have like movement stuff to like put my weaklings back in the back. So that could potentially be an issue. So I'm not going to play them yet because I want to get a double Acolyte. So we actually save the Acolyte for now until we get Mirror Room. Darn it, no Mirror Room. Oh, they already die? Oh, they die already? Oh, my champion insta-dies? First turn? First turn? And there's no way to save them? That's... that's not cool. You can't do that. That's cheating. Can't instantly do that first turn? What? Sad. I don't even know how to fix that. There isn't really a way to fix it. I guess I'll just give these guys the conduit, because no reason to give this guy conduit. He's dead. Man. That's messed up. So messed up. What was I supposed to do about that? How was I supposed to stop that? Darn, I can't even put the Moonlight Glaive on anybody. Wait, the Mirror Room wouldn't even... I wouldn't even be able to play them. I wouldn't even be able to play Arduin and the Acolyte with Mirror Room. Because I forgot Mirror Room takes away 2 spaces. I didn't even think... I forgot about that. It takes away 2 spaces, so it wouldn't even have worked anyway. Didn't even think about that. You know, we're giving this guy... No. We'll give it to the... We'll save it for the Acolyte once we put the Mirror Room and everything. We'll get them up there eventually. Maybe not immediately, but eventually. Heal. Do we heal? Or do we get rid of a shard, power ball? Nah, I think we heal. I think it'd be a better idea. And then do that. Okay. It ain't looking the best, I will admit. This boss fight is not looking the best for us right now. It was really bad losing my champion there. Quite unfortunate. No, we can't do that. Is there any way to kill this guy? I think we fire Gel. And that, yeah, we kill him. We kill him that way. Doop. Doop, 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 doop. Fire Gel. Okay, now the boss has to go up here. We don't even got a unit that we could really throw. We're gonna just put the Spear Steward here. They're both gonna die, but at least... No, it doesn't even really help us that much. I mean, we can at least give them this, so that we can deal a bit more damage. This way. Boom. So at least we get one of them. This guy's gonna be going up there, but at least we killed the little skeleton. That sucks, though. We are doing really bad this boss fight. Really bad. Not going good at all. I mean, where is the Acolyte? I can't get the Acolyte. They just don't exist. They're just gone. Gone somewhere. Somewhere they can never be found again. Let's do this. Then we put it back to full moon. Then we Firestarter. Dead. 3 damage. Oof. And now watch us get the acolyte now that we have those stewards taking up the floor. I don't think we're beating this boss fight. There's no way we're killing the boss. Boss is not taking any damage at all. Yep. Of course. Of course the acolyte comes now. I'm being for real. We abandoned the run. That run is over. We don't even need to see what's gonna happen there. We know what's gonna be happening. Okay, astrologer, fireball, silver strike. I think it's a little bit better of a start now. Astrologer's a bit better. We get the mage blade. Split anvil. We play a spell. Spells in your hand that cost less are reduced to 0 for this turn. When you play any non-champion card, I think I'll use a split anvil. What that means essentially, if we get like a really high cost spell, we can play it and still be good. We could play it and we'll be in like a. We could play it. If we get a high cost spell, we can play it and get some like really good like stuff where we get like a high cost spell and still be able to play like all the cheap spells as well. Like this. There. Now my like damage characters, high damage, low health characters are protected. And we put a steward here that's gonna get murdered. No, actually surprisingly survives. Interesting. I thought for sure they were dead, to be honest. To be honest, I was throwing them out to their death. Okay. Heart of the Pact activates. They're dead. Nice, nice. Collector's dead too. Just moon ritual this. They're getting all their attack. Even more attack, even more attack, even more attack. Nice. 40 already, which is really cool. Set to a little bit of damage. They're super dead. Spear Steward is definitely gone. No way to change the phase, so we can't do that. I'm gonna get rid of these vengeful shards and then just kill that guy. Nice. Dead. Chime of Despair. Sad. I wanted to stop that, but couldn't. It doesn't do. This one doesn't do damage. It's not one that's. These are like a very early version, so it's not gonna actually even do damage. So we're actually good though with that. They're dead, so we don't need to do that there. Oh, and since I was like, they actually made everything cheap because it's like expensive. Because it's expensive. I forgot we already had that relic. Honestly, I forgot that was the case. Do that. Activate the fire starter. Get rid of the vengeful shards. So we don't take that damage. Okay, this is going a lot better. This guy's like pretty nice. He's helping us out, and we just got like better cards, honestly, to help us better. Okay, 100 damage. We're not killing him, but it's like pretty good still, though. And we can actually activate a Silver Strike after I do these fire stars first. Okay, yeah, we're doing so much better. We'll be able to actually flawless, no damage this first battle, which is really good. No damage the first battle, which is a lot better than what happened last time. Get rid of this. Just doop, 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 doop. Fireball. Finish it. And bye-bye. Shield Steward gets the final hit off on the boss. Easy. 75 gold. What do we get? Anything good? Summon, phase, ability, moon, manipulate, but it's two turns. I don't really know if that's that good. Starstruck is actually like... I think Starstruck's actually nice, but also Celestial Storm could be good. It's an attuned spell. It's expensive, so it actually kind of works, which is actually okay. That's expensive because we got Split Anvil. I'm going to take Celestial Storm. And then I'm also going to take Alchemy, because once again, we could play 3-cost spells a lot better now that we have Split Anvil. That makes everything way easier on us to play. Spell Slam. What does that do? Apply spell weakness. Our ritual, resolve, add a moon ritual. What does that do? Just apply conduit. Yeah, zero cost phase a conduit. No, Moon Ritual, is that actually the name of the spell? Oh, that's actually the spell we give them. So, yeah, it'd be that. It'd be that. Lunar Priestess. I will take Lunar Priestess. Yeah, that actually goes really good with the stuff we got with like the astrologer. That does really good with the astrologer we already have. Dualism. I don't really know if anybody's really benefits as much from dualism. Titanite. Incoming damage reduced by half. We could like put that on like a shield steward and make them a little like a better of a tank. We can make like a really like beefy shield steward. 45 health. We make a we need since we don't really have a like good health. You just like good health. I'm actually gonna do that. We could use like a good health, good shield steward to protect us since we have no really good blocking units at the moment. I'll take that. Dualism, astrologer maybe. I don't know if it does it. That might work. That could have worked. I was thinking because the problem is some units are weird where like you think the buff would activate with like double, but some units like for some units that get a conduit, sometimes dualism doesn't necessarily work. So I'm a little bit like on the edge sometimes about getting dualism because it doesn't always work like you think it would sometimes. It does show up activates. I kind of forget that you could like check before you get it. Sometimes I do forget that. Where do I put? I'll put them down here for now. But I will need to give them a shield steward to protect them then. Okay, so they're fine. Okay, so Moon Ritual, we just go ahead and put on them. Nothing to worry about with like a full moon. We don't got any of the full moon cards. Vengeful Shard. Nobody's gonna die, so I'd rather just get rid of Bell. I'd rather just get rid of Bell for now. Collector. Is it a full moon? Not a full moon, so I'm gonna switch it to full moon. We can kill. Oh, actually, I should play Alchemy. I almost forgot about. Lunar Priest should be on the top, not bottom, though. It generates a buff. No, it gives a card that generates a buff. It gives you a card, I'm pretty sure, that generates a buff. So it doesn't really matter if it's at the bottom or not, since it gives you a card, since it just gives you the Moon Ritual card. Alchemy, I want to make sure I play that first for the split anvil. Fireball. They're dead, so that's fine. We can get rid of these guys. Do I? We'll place the Silver Strike of these guys, and we'll just get rid of one of them. One of these guys. Okay. Yeah, see? It actually gives you a card. It doesn't generate a buff itself. Instead, it gives a card that generates a buff. So Celestial Storm, I want to make sure to play that first so I can get everything to 0. Probably just place it down here, yeah. Actually, I probably should Moon Ritual. Nah, it doesn't really matter if I Moon Ritual, because my Moon Ritual will be up there. Standard these guys. It's probably my Moon Ritual. Get that Mage Blade activating. And then it doesn't really matter to Fireball, this guy is so weak. So actually, you might want to preserve. No, because I also want to preserve their health as well. May want the priest to survive as long as possible, true. I kind of want to make sure. I'd rather protect this guy. He just got so much damage. I'd rather protect him, yeah. Because like she doesn't really matter for the boss fight. Because while she does give these good cards, once the final wave happens, there isn't that much more combats left. So there's not that much more moon rituals to be getting anymore. It's mostly like before the boss fight where you really wanted to be alive to get a bunch of moon rituals. Okay. Nothing to worry about with these guys, so just focus on a boss. I would like to get it to a full moon after I apply a fire starter first. Would I rather use fire starter to kill this guy? Nah, this guy only does 1 damage, so it doesn't really matter. I'd rather get the Pyrogel for the extra damage there. And then switch it to a full moon, activate a Silver Strike, and then just apply some more conduit up here. While also getting this guy a bit more buffs. And then we'll protect him with the Spear Steward too. Protect him with the little low Spear Steward. Nice. Okay, Chime of Despair. Not too bad. We can, yeah, it's literally nothing because it isn't dealing any damage. Okay, so yep, Celestial Storm, make everything cheaper. Easy, easy. I need to remember to use the little more, the 70. Little more buff is 75 damage. I see. The little more buff is 75 damage. Yeah. Yeah, it's like 75 damage. It is kind of little in like the grand scheme of like when you get to like the final bosses, 75 damage is kind of little. But for like now, it is like quite substantial. Fireball, Powerball, Silver Strike. Okay. We should easily be able to beat this without taking any damage to the pyre. I think. Yeah, we kill him, so just focus on getting rid of Vengeful Shards. That one could be 200 damage times 3 late game. It could potentially be that. I see. I haven't used the Astrologers much. I haven't used I've actually played the Luna Coven as much. I've only beat them once. And with that was more of a Mage Blade build. So I will have to like see how strong the Astrologer can get. Gravity, a Bloody Moon, and a Moon Pixie. It scales in the amount of moon ritual. Yeah, if you have a lot of moon rituals, you have to phase constantly. Bloody Moon. I was thinking Bloody Moon. Bloody Moon's good for both the fact that if you kill anybody, it's free. Plus with Split Anvil, even if we don't kill anybody, it's making everything else cheaper. And then I'm gonna take. I could take a Flicker since it works with Conduit. It is good with Conduit, but it would also mean drawing less it'd be drawing like less of my good like Silver Strikes and like Bloody Moon. So I don't really know if I want, because it does require them to specifically get to the floor with a lot of Conduit. So I think I'm gonna skip on the Flicker. I'd rather the 10 gold, since it just stops us from getting like some of the cards that I do want to get. It is an AoE. I do realize that, but like I can already like get some good AoE already. Like most of the enemies that are behind the front enemies are weak enough that you don't really need a crazy AoE if I'm playing enough spell cards to kill them and then kill the front enemy. So I think I'd rather just get more high damage cards for the later, like actual bosses. I don't really need a heal, so I'd rather just potentially get a unit that could like be a bit better than the stewards I have currently. Can't apply Pyrogel. I'll take a Magma Cultist since it works with all the spells I'm playing. And let's see what kind of events I get today. I don't think I've seen this event before yet. The Historian. The Historian has set up his carriage near the rail. Inside open crates, you catch glints of various artifacts, scavenged from the remnants of trains long past. You possess artifacts I have yet to add to my collection. Could I take one? Of course, I'll trade you for it. So remove the split anvil, get 2 artifacts. I kind of like the split anvil, honestly, so I don't think I want to lose that. Or you can take an artifact off his hand, get Historian's Razor. Friendly units gets plus 10 attack, but minus 1 for every non-boss artifact. Potentially, if you can potentially get a lot of artifacts, I feel like, in this game. Like, I've had, like gone all the way down double, so I don't really know if that's that potentially good for me. Especially considering we technically have a alchemy card, so I could potentially be getting more artifacts. It's because I have alchemy, there's a chance I could be getting like Dragon Horde, giving me a few. It could be giving me like a few artifacts, and then that would like stack up, and I'd essentially be going into negatives eventually with the Historian's Razor. So it'd be like losing damage at a certain point due to the amount of artifacts I'm getting. I'm actually going to reroll. Maybe I get dualism. I did not. I think I'll take a multi-strike though on the astrologer. I'll take a multi-strike on him to increase his damage. Output. The boss. Which version is he? Pyre Hunter, so he can deal damage if I have no units, so I do want to be careful of that. But we have a lot of health, so it wouldn't be a huge issue if he does a little bit. If he does a little bit of extra damage, it won't be a huge issue. Ooh, how do I want to play? Place Titanite Steward on the Astrologer. True, do want to protect him. He's currently at the best damage. I'm actually... Because I wanted to make sure he's protected, I think I'm going to put him top floor. Make sure he's the most... So he's not going to get, like, whittled down by, like, random weak units. I want to save most of his stuff for the final guy. Instead, I think I'd rather... Do I place this guy? Bottom floor would allow me to more quickly react with spells and like more constantly activate the Mag Cultist, but it does mean we could potentially get like really messed up early. I think I'd rather put the middle floor so I have more time to react while still having, while still being able to play. I think Astrologer bottom is better. It could potentially be better, but I do think I'd rather be like safe and have him on the top. You scale damage fast enough. I probably do, but I just like being safer, just in case. Especially considering we already have. Because of dualism, yeah. Well, actually, I don't have dualism, currently. I don't have dualism on him yet, because I accidentally didn't get it. So currently, we don't have dualism on it. A multi-strike, yeah. You are probably right, we probably do scale enough damage. But I would rather have him on the top, just because we have Magma Cultists to apply Pyrogel, so I'd rather have the Magma Cultist be below him, just to get that Pyrogel to take advantage of that multi-strike that's currently on him. Okay. Get rid of the Vengeful Shard. Give a Moon Ritual. There is no Silver Strike currently. Okay, so already up to 25 times 2, so 50 damage. Nice, nice, nice. I honestly prefer... This guy would just die if I ever put him at the front. So I think it'd probably be better to throw him behind the champion. So I do kind of want to protect the champion at the same time, so he would be able to get more slays and more conduit. But he would just die. The steward would die instantaneously if I ever put him up front. So I'd rather maybe put him behind. Yeah, I'd rather just do that. Because he'll just die immediately to these guys. Unless I get a good enough spell to protect him. But if I get a good enough spell to protect him, I'd be protecting the champion as well. So it doesn't really matter either way. Celestial Attunement. We can activate that, make everything cheaper first. Nice. And then we can Silver Strike. We also Silver Strike them. Yep. Silver Strike. I will... Yeah. Kill the priest. Add a moon ritual. Actually, why am I playing the conduit on him? Wait, he doesn't even have a mage blade. Why I should be playing on down. I should be playing on the middle floor. What am I doing there? What am I doing there? I kind of forgot about that. I don't know why. For some reason I thought he had mage blade. Your mistake. I did. I definitely should have been putting it down here, especially considering I want to play my cards due to my spells down here at the mag cultist. I just forgot about that. No silver strike, so I'd rather just. I almost did it again. I'm gonna play it on him first. Yeah. So get rid of them, so they're not killing as much. Do I lose my champion here? You know, yeah, I do not need a Moon Ritual Astrologer. I was just, for some reason, I thought he had Mage Blade, but that was, I don't know why I thought that. I was so used to like just plying at whoever was at the top that I instinctively just like muscle memory. Would I will be able to wait. If I do this, I think the champion dies no matter what. So I'll just I'd rather apply the fire starter on the boss. I'd rather do that. Yeah, sadly, champion's dead, but the astrologer will carry. The astrologer will carry, hopefully. It'll carry enough that we will probably still win. Alchemy, I like my 2 eggs. We'll take the damage because of Vengeful Shard, but I think 1 damage is worth getting 2 more eggs. Kill them. We can probably kill. Or would I rather? We would have killed them. Oh, we don't get to do double damage over. This will make it weak enough that charging. Yeah, make it weak enough that Charger gets a kill. I mean, Steward gets a kill. Actually, not Steward. The Mad Cult gets a kill. Okay. So we're losing a lot of our units on the middle floor, but it is okay. What is here? Our Shield Steward. Keep them alive for a little bit longer. And Bloody Moon. I'm gonna kill this guy. Bloody Moon them. Then just give him the conduit. So you got to do the power gel. And then can't kill them with this. Unless. There. Kill them. Get splash damage to the flagellants. They die. We're doing pretty good there. Should be fine. I think. Five damage there. Unfortunate Pyre Hunter. Fortunately, since we have nobody down here. But it's not the worst amount of damage. I'm going to try to get the, if possible, I'm going to try to get the Lunar Priestess so we can at least get 1 extra Moon Ritual. And then, I'm going to Powerball. Powerball. Make these free. Add the Moon Ritual here. Then we can, they'll die up here. I'd rather just do more fire stars on this guy. Get more power gel on him. Okay, 1 Moon Ritual. 1 Moon Ritual is nice. And no damage on this guy. But if it is full moon, right? No, it's not even a full moon. Whoops, I do have a Moon Ritual, right? Yeah. Do that. Make it a full moon. Celestial Storm. Nice. Then we can first Power Gel, just so we get a little bit more for when we Silver Strike. Silver Strike. Now they're going to be almost completely dead. And then I'll just give this guy randomly. Oh, I should have put it down. I keep forgetting that we have the Pyrogel, so the Moon Ritual would still be good to play down here, even if we aren't going to be getting, even if we're not going to be doing more spell damage down here, I still should be playing the Moon Ritual down there, just because of the incants from the Magma Cultist. But we're good though. Only 47 health. We could probably kill him with just a spell. Like so. Let me just Yep. Just Moon Ritual. Moon Ritual. Spell. Easy. Goodbye, Archeon. Okay, we took 12 damage. Not too bad. Moon Cycle. This equipment gains 1 attack permanently. I'll take the Luna Cycle Staff. I think it works with our already cycling with the Astrologer. Kind of want Magma Cultist, but I don't know if it's worth the Calcified Ember. Calcified Ember could be like kind of bad. I'd rather skip that and instead we could potentially skip that instead. Hope that later we can get more Lunar Priestess. I think that'd be better than getting more Magma Cultist anyway. And I'm gonna take a more space instead. I just don't really want the Calcified Ember that I would take if I get the Magma Cultist. I don't think the Pyrogel would be worth it. And it would also be taking up more space on the floor that I'd rather, like, hopefully get more Astrologers to take up instead. We could heal, duplicates. Or I could get a trinket. I'm gonna take this because we have, like, a lot of spells I could be buffing. Plus, I can duplicate that Astrologer as well. Yep. Not Astrologer, Priestess. I keep calling them the Astrologer, but yeah, the Priestess is what I meant. I do wish there was like a unit upgrade station on the side, so we could have upgraded the Priestess maybe before then, but where are they? Boop. Double Priestess. Now we get 2 Moon Rituals per combat. That allows to buff the Astrologer a lot faster. Would we get incant, apply armor to friendly units, or just more Mage Blade? Honestly, we're kind of losing a lot of units so quickly on that floor that I kind of want the armor. But then also the damage. The damage would be good, but a lot of our damage. Yeah, you don't really scale with them, so yeah. It'd probably be better just have more armor. Because we know most of our damage is going to be from the Astrologer anyway. So a Hierophant instead. And then spells. Double stack. Stats flex apply, but as card are doubled. More magic power. What spells? Would be good. What would be the best to double? We could Fire Starter, Fireball, Silver Strike. We could. Would I want to make something cheap? We could make the Celestial Storm cheaper, maybe, so we could also play like a unit with it, so it's not like completely like we can only play spells that turn. But I could also increase its damage, maybe, of something. What do I want to do? What would be the best currency? So double stack is just double stack isn't playing it twice. Double stack is getting more stats effects. Permafrost Alchemy. What is Permafrost? Yeah. Okay, Frozen. True, Permafrost Alchemy could be good because then it means we could like have it for longer. And like we could have it for an extra turn just in case it's bad to play that turn. So that could actually be pretty good. Potentially. I'd be willing to actually Permafrost Alchemy because sometimes Alchemy can be kind of like negative to play. It can be like a potential problem. And I'm just gonna purge. I'm gonna purge this calcified ember as well. And the rest of the money I'll save just in case for something later. Begin the battle. Okay. I'll just do the same set as before. I'm planning the same set as before. Charger, my Titanites, Steward, Ardun, and the 2 Lunar Priestesses. So we can go ahead and immediately start getting those moon rituals as early as we can. Okay, ideally we kill these guys down here where they cannot apply corruption anywhere. So Fireball, and then just, yeah, moon ritual down here. Go ahead and get the armor. And no reason to play Silver Strike. Yeah. 2 moon rituals. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, immediately Luna Cycle Staff. I'm just gonna get rid of the damage. No damage cards to deal with these guys, so instead I will more conduit, more conduits, more conduits, more conduits. And if we play a Steward here, we lose the Magma Cultist. I don't want to do that. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and get the Shield Steward down here. You could play him at the same lamp. I could potentially play the Astrologer the same area, but it wouldn't mean not being able to have the... It would mean not being able to have the Magma Cultist. But it is possible that it might be better to have like the extra armor from the champion. It might be better to have more armor from the champion than the Magma Cultist. So yeah, it might be better to like next battle try the Charger down here. That could be better. Malevolent Hunter, they're dead. Easy. I would like to somewhat deal with this guy. I'm gonna get rid of the damage. Moon Ritual. Moon Ritual. Moon Ritual. Oh, I do want to get rid of I do want the money though. I'm kind of greedy for the money. So actually I kind of rather the money. I didn't even notice that collector was there until the last second. I'm kind of greedy for the money. Okay, what else? Alchemy. We can save that for later because of the permafrost. These guys are going to unfortunately apply some corruption, which is annoying, but shouldn't be the end of the world. We can apply these first. Go ahead and apply these. Because we have enough to get back to full moon. Do I have a... So I kind of want to... Do I have enough to kill these guys? What did we... This would do... No, because this is... A lot of its damage comes from attunement, so I'd rather play it here. And then the other cards could be played down here. Yeah. And then we could like Bloody Moon this guy. Get 2. We actually go back up due to it being free. That's really nice. And then we could also just eliminate the little guy here. Steward. We actually play the Spirit Steward here. Just add a little bit of extra damage to this floor. Hit the Lunar Priestess. What would hit the Lunar... Oh, I could... Oh, to get more armor. I could, but then... I guess actually, yeah, it would be fine, because it doesn't really matter. It technically doesn't really... Yeah, to encamp the Lord, yeah. I didn't think about that. Technically, yeah. Because they have a lot of armor, it wouldn't even really matter if I hit them with fire starters. Though the conduit would increase the damage of the fire starters a lot. But they have enough armor to survive it, so I could do that. I do want to use his alchemy before it goes away. Then, these are full moons. I'm going to play 1, get to a full moon. Okay. Conduit doesn't hit does not hit. Does it? I'm pretty sure it does, because they're like losing a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sure the conduit does activate on yourself, because they lose a lot more than they would usually. It does. Yeah, they lose a lot of damage, but they have enough armor to tank it, so I might do that depending on how it works. Can I? I'm just gonna get rid. Yeah, this doesn't really do as much to do there. Get rid of this guy, protect them, and then do. Honestly, yeah, just split it up so they're not like too much damage on one of them, and then this there. Yeah, so we do get a little bit more armor, a bit more survivability. Okay, now it's final wave. I'm gonna Bloody Moon one of these guys. Get back to energy. Get rid of this random Vengeful Shard. And then just Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual. And apply this here. Just so we get more incants. Activating. Okay. This is looking good. It doesn't seem to be too bad. We should be able to do a lot of damage. Okay, not as much damage as I thought. I thought we'd be doing a little bit more damage on this floor. It seems I'm not. What is his things again? Sap. And there's a lot of sap. Okay. So I want to use Celestial Tumits after. I want a Moon Ritual first. So we get a bit more damage. But we can, yeah, use the cards so we get a lot of damage in. Okay. And then we can Moon Ritual again for these guys. Firestarter. Yes, it saps the floor, so these guys are going to be doing like no damage to spells, but at least the spells will be doing like a decent amount of damage. Plus, it doesn't matter. Even if they do no damage, the Astrologer will carry with the few hundred attack. God, yeah, they really are just doing nothing. All that survivability, all that armor for nothing because they can't even attack with how low their stuff is. Yep, easily dead. Okay, I'm just gonna, just cause, just get rid of all this stuff. Do this just more power gel. There, easy. Goodbye to that boss. Done. Nice. Victory. What is here? Moon Cycle, gain Conduit. More Conduit could be good. Yeah, I do. Mage Blade is what I need. I do need like a Mage Blade. Mage Blade, if I can just get like a Mage Blade, combine the Mage Blade with a Luna Cycle Staff, put it on the Astrologer, and then we put the Astrologer on the same floor the champion, just build up a lot of conduit, a lot of like phases. I'll be doing a huge amount of damage with the Astrologer. So yeah, that's what I need. I just need to find one, and that'll be really good. I'm thinking we just have the Aurora Weaver. I don't think that the Aurora Weaver is too bad. Because we're doing a lot of phasing. Solve, we don't really have any cooldowns. That would require Calcified Ember. Soul Smelter, I don't think would really be that worth it because we're too late in the game to begin that many bosses. We're still a decent amount, yeah. No, we're about to get to the cherub, so we still have enough time to get a full Dragon Horde. There's enough time left still. Oh yeah, it's not the boss yet. We got to get a good amount of time. Okay. Artifacts, armory card, equipment, remove 2 cards or forge units. The Astrologer's still missing a thing. I think it'd be better probably to go this way. First, what's the artifact? Starter cards cost less. We don't really have any healing spells, so yeah. Follow those two. Yeah, arm, more multi-strike would hopefully be good. There, more multi-strike. Double multi-strike on the Astrologer. Very, very nice. And then I could actually put a bit of conduit, I think, on the priestess. Put a bit of conduit on them so that they are just getting more conduit for a potential mage blade, hopefully. How much how much size is on each floor? Initial capacity is 7. So that's we have 2, 4. Wait, yeah. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, wait. Yeah. 2, 4, 5, 6, and then potentially 7 from an Aurora Reaver. Yeah, so 2, 4, yeah, 6. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 7. So we already have a full floor though with these guys. The problem with all the guys we have. Weaver or cultist. That is 7. Yeah. We either have the Weaver or the cultist. So we already have a full floor. So we couldn't really. I don't know if I really want to duplicate a unit. And I don't know if that'd be super good. Is there anything I want to duplicate then? That might be a bit better. What would be the best to duplicate? Hmm. Could. Hmm. Duplicate. Oh, true. I was too busy thinking. True. Weapon would probably be the best because then we could throw it onto another unit to get a lot of damage. That would absolutely be the best. Another Luna Cycle Staff. Or Alchemy. True, Alchemy could also be good. But I think we're late enough in the game that we won't be getting that much more Dragon Horde. So it probably would be better for a weapon. If only I could have combined the weapon with a Mage Blade before I duped it, though. That would have been nice. Okay. Do I... Do I have them on the first floor just so they can immediately kill everything? Or do I have the top floor so they get more stuff before then? Because if I have the bottom floor, there is a risk that maybe we take a bunch of damage before we get buff up. But we'd also be able to kill units quicker. Fourth floor. We do probably have enough damage. You are big enough, yeah. So, how does it go? So, Astrologer. Got Arden. We got our two lunar priestess. And now I'm just hoping to get the Aurora Weaver in a bit. Hoping to draw the Aurora Weaver. So, we'll just throw a Steward up there. Okay, we should be good. Okay. Immediately a Luna Cycle Staff. It is a full moon, so actually we can do this. Oh, we are getting sapped when we do that, but I think it's still worth it. Because we can do a lot of damage here. Place up. Okay, yeah, we're not taking too much damage. I think, yeah, with the Incant armor, as long as we're playing enough spells, we're likely quite good. Okay, another Luna Cycle Staff. Get more damage. They have Slay, so I'd rather actually have them have the champion have a lot of damage. Okay. Bloody Moon. None of these are sapping, right? Yeah. None of that's sap. The applying spell sap. Make it a full moon. We can actually full cycle back to a full moon like this. We have a lot of moon rituals. This won't kill them. Kill one of these guys. Kill one of them. Silver Strike. And then kill them as well. Okay, easy. Nice. Goodbye. Goodbye to all of them. Collector. Luckily, the Shield Steward's there to finish that. This guy's about to kill the Pyre. I'd rather he not, but I don't know if I could. Actually, if I play the Celestial, I could use Fireballs up there to kill him, potentially, if I need to. So first Does this kill immediately? No, it doesn't. We will be getting a lot of sap, unfortunately, with this. Unfortunately, this will get a lot of sap. But now we can kill this guy. Placing on the other also proc Moon Cycle. We could have placed it there, but I also want the Conduit for the Mage Blade since this guy still has Mage Blade. And for the armor, everything. I think the Mage Blade would be worth it playing it down here. And the sap isn't like too much sap. Okay, and then I can kill this guy. If I do this first. We kill this dude. And then this dude, we just do a little bit more damage. Now, they should be dead. This guy will die. We'll get a bit of permanent conduits. Okay, now we get the Aurora Weaver I wanted. So now we get a little bit more conduit as well. There's no sap guy, so we're good with that. Do I have any cards that really care what moon cycle it is? No, so just Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual. Yeah, so now we're getting a lot more conduit, a lot more everything from every time we phase. So kill these guys. I'm just gonna eliminate all these guys. And then place this guy. Okay. There. Now. We go and play a... We don't have a lot of stuff. We could save the alchemy, actually. We could save the alchemy. Instead, would it be... Yeah, because all the other cards are like so cheap, free. There's no reason to play it yet. We can save it for like next turn to like make things cheaper with our relic. Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual. Firestar, one of these guys. This way we can also get rid of the Vengeful Shard, reduce the damage we're taking. And now we can play... Just play the Magma Cultist up here. There. Fill up that floor. Nice. Okay. So yeah, we're doing like 300 damage with the Chargers. We're good. Yeah, we easily kill a boss there. And we can go ahead and use Alchemy. Oh, I should have played on the higher floor, actually. That was a slight mistake. I could have played it up there to avoid the sap. I'm actually not going to play any of these cards. I don't want, like, the risk, like, somehow the sap messes me up. Since I know I'm going to kill a boss, I'll just let it happen. I don't want to risk playing cards just because. And, like, I apply so much sap that I end up getting myself killed. Just let the Astrologer get rid of the boss. Okay. There. And finished. Victory. No damage to the pyre really either, so we're good that way. New moon effects are always active. Silent units, we don't really have any silent units. Phase X times. Cover of night. Phase to new moon. Apply stealth to 1 unit. We could potentially, like, Lunacy could potentially be good because we have a lot of like, we have so many cheap cards that sometimes we have like turns where there's like some leftover embers. And so I think Lunacy could be good, giving multiple phases, potentially. So I'll try it. I think. I don't really care too much about any of these cards. Loot. When a unit gets Power Gel, we get more. Spells gain damage for each upgrade. We don't really have a lot of upgrades. 3 damage. That'd only be like at most 6, like 6 damage, 6 health for our charge. I don't know if that gives a huge amount. So with the Power Gel, none of these seem huge. Like a huge upgrade. But I'll take this since it at least gives something. At least gives actually gives like 9 damage to the Charger and stuff. Friendly units get Avarice. Fae gain Conduit and attack on Moonsaw. Do we have any Faes, actually? This is it. That's a Selene. I don't think I have any Fae units. I don't think. No, there is no Fae unit, so this doesn't really do anything. Spell cards we consume have 50% chance to be discarded instead. I'm actually going to take this, just so maybe I can... Actually, We could take it to maybe the alchemy to not consume as much. But I could also get the golden gloves just for a bit of extra money. Hmm. I'd rather take golden gloves just because I know you can get rid of consumes with on like spell shops. Like if I go to a spell shop, I could potentially get rid of consumes if need be. And I don't think our deck necessarily relies too much on Dragon Horde. Spells, remove cards, heal. I kind of like all the money. I kind of like the money, and I feel like we can get like some really good artifacts potentially. And maybe a Mage Blade. Sadly, no Mage Blade. Resolve, restore 10 health. Slay, this equipment gets 1 damage permanently. Multi-strike, extinguish, purge this unit from the deck. Mm, none of these. Void Armament isn't even the worst. Like if we put it on a, if like it was put on a random unit that's in the back, like the Lunar Priestess, wouldn't be bad. But I don't know if it'd be that useful either. And it would be like it'd be like a card we'd have to draw that would potentially, it'd be better maybe if we drew another card. So I don't really prefer it. I'd rather get the bit of money. +3 deployment phase. Mage Blade adds an additional attack. I would actually take this and hope that I potentially get a Mage Blade at an equipment shop for the Astrologer. Crown of the Eternal. Does my champion doesn't have that much health? Most of the health is from armor, so I don't really think Crown of the Eternal is that good. Firestone will allow us to place more units potentially. I'd rather reroll though. I think there's better potential stuff that we get. I will take a housing. Maybe get another multi-strike on the Charger. Just man, if only I had a little bit more money, we could have gone these and cost elite. We could have gone these symbols. This would have been good. A little not enough money, sadly. Kale, which Kale is this? This is the damage and lifesteal. Okay. That should be fine as long as I have all the use of the bottom floor, we'll get rid of the morsels before, like the little guys before they do anything. Arden, Astrologer, Priestess, Priestess, and a Shield Steward. Okay, there's Kale. Alchemy can be done next turn. Bloody Moon. Oh, so close. I would have liked to it if only I was close enough to kill this guy, because then I could have gotten rid of the Vengeful Shards, but no. It does seem to be happening. But at least we get him low enough health that our champion can kill. Get the little bit of conduit. Okay. I want to go ahead and get the Luna Cycle Staff if possible. We will lose Alchemy, but we can draw it later in the battle. So it's not a huge issue. Fireball. Not enough. Can I actually... Do I have anything that cares about it being a full moon? I do so. Let me actually play these first, is what I need to do. Then we can explode this guy, get a little bit explosion damage, then Silver Strike. Nice. Oh, we're about to lose the champion though. That's actually kind of bad. I think we'll survive though. We will survive. I believe the Charger will carry enough that even without the champion, we will still survive. That does suck though. Losing that. You now will have the Luna Cycle Staff instead. You can replay. You can replay, but I made a vow when I first started this game to never hit the replay button. I feel like it's too cheaty. Like too much cheating to hit the replay. Can sacrifice 1 slot of priest for a Titanite steward. Yeah. What do I play now? I can go ahead and get... I do have this Aurora Reaver now that I can have already activating. Lunacy. This way, getting some damage in. What's happening here? Is there anything? No units. Got up there, yeah. Do I want to kill this morsel so he can't do anything, potentially? Because he's got to give it some attack, isn't he? Or is he gonna die? No, he's gonna get eaten. So he's gonna get this guy 7 attack. And he's gonna do a lot of damage to that multi attack. So I want to kill him. Okay. We're still surviving though. Even the champion luckily wasn't that huge a part of the build. Like it kind of sucks to lose it, but it wasn't like making the build. So we'll still likely survive. As long as we get enough like good spells to kill the units so they don't get through all of our lunar priestesses. Okay, I'm going to use alchemy now. This is perfect time to use it because now I'm getting a huge amount of free cards. Okay. I need to use these, but make sure we get to a full moon at the end. Okay. Now, fireball. We kill this guy. We kill this guy. Yeah, now we're only at most losing... Yeah, now we're only at most losing 1 priestess, so it should be fine. If we take this guy's damage... I think we want to use a fire star instead. If we use it on the boss, get a bit of Pyrogel on them. So we lose 1 priestess. Which isn't perfect, but it's not the end of the world. Because now we can still like we can have like a ramp. We can just put like a steward here. As long as we keep the astrologer alive, we're good. We just want to, as much as we can, keep the astrologer alive. So just like put like random trash units to block. Okay. Moon Ritual. We can get rid of one of these guys. I'm actually going to keep these stewards just in case we need to throw them down here in the future. Usually I like to play them just to have them out there dealing damage, but I'm going to keep them as like a spare tank. Just like to tank random hits if needed. We could Celestial Storm here. Wait, I went to Full Moon though, before I do that. Celestial Storm. Okay, we're about to lose the steward. That's not the end of the world. Okay. Eliminate this guy. Wait. Yeah, we can do that first. Eliminate this guy. Get back to full moon. And then explode. Okay. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll explode this guy. Explode this guy. Kill this guy. Then we kill this guy. Easy. Done. No risk of losing anybody. Herzl's Horde has been activated. Cool. New Pyre Heart. Okay. Yeah, easy kill the boss. Boss easily killed. I'm actually going to... Yeah. Place this guy down here. Yeah, place that guy down. 1 damage doesn't matter that much to me. Full moon. Get that Power Gel. Kill 2 of them. Only 1 left. They're going to get 1 eat off. Oh, actually, they don't. It's only at the end of the turn. There. Easy. Easy enough damage. Finish that off. 1 extra card. What card do we have? Transfer all Power Gel. Don't really care. Shield of Fortune. I don't really like the calcify number. Tilting damage to a enemy unit or restore health. Not really feeling any of these. Heaven's Light, I'm actually going to take a draw, because I think we have enough, like, good... I think with the split anvil, saving more stuff would be good. Getting more cards, because we can make cards so cheap, I think would be good. Have that. Herzl's Horde. Gain 4 deployment ember. Deployment upgrade is 50% cheaper. Doesn't sound the craziest. Doesn't really sound that good, but it's probably fine. What's in here? There is no unit thing, so I want to do the unit thing here then. I want to do the unit thing here. So we can get more stuff in the astrologer. Silent, gain the double amount. Just get more armor. Yeah, Hierophant 2. Peering well. First, let me... So does dualism actually work on the astrologer? It doesn't ever. It definitely doesn't work on the astrologer then. It doesn't even work on the astrologer. It does work on the Aurora Weaver though. But yeah, because it doesn't apply it to himself. It doesn't, yeah. It doesn't work because there's a moon cycle thing. So I was right about that. I was, in fact, right about that thing. Whatever. Conduit on one of these Lunar Priestesses. Reroll. Ooh. 4 multi-strikes. That is nice. That is nice. Nice. 10 Conduit Lunar Priestess. I kind of want to double that. Or do we... Is there something else we want to double maybe instead? We could double instead. Oh, we actually... Another Lunicycle Staff would be kind of cool, though. Nah, another Lunicycle Staff would be better. Okay, let's just... Say... No, not save money. We can just endless this unit. Just in case. Or we endless the tank. Now we endless the tank, Steward. We endless them, and then we... Lunacy actually isn't really that good. I'm finding out, so I'm actually going to get rid of that now. Okay, Stone the Undying. 400 gold. Nah, not really. No. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Astrologer. Ardon. The Priestesses. And Shield Steward. Right there. One's a priest for a Titan Steward. Okay. Now I want to... Wait. Yeah, I want to go ahead and immediately cycle staff these guys. Huge damage from that. And then we Moon Ritual as well. Go ahead and Moon Ritual. Nice. Moon Ritual, we get the armor. Perfect. Easily. Yeah, this build is definitely getting strong now. Bloody Moon. No, wait. Before we do that. Yeah, Bloody Moon. Nah, but yeah, definitely Bloody Moon. There. I'm gonna get rid of the Vengeful Shard. We can do this. Full Moon. We can Silver Strike now. Do we want to Silver Strike? Yeah, we Silver Strike this guy. Get rid of this guy. Maybe we should play the Pyrogel first. Whatever. Magma Cultist. We'll go there. Doop. Get some money. There's a Collector. Once again, just do it until full moon. Get rid of this guy. Silver Strike. Now we Moon Ritual again. Get rid of this guy. Play another here. Play this just in case of collector. No, we already killed a collector. I was about to say play it there in case of a collector. I don't think there can be a collector because we already killed the collector. Astrologer is crazy now though with the 4. If only we got that Mage Blade though. If only we got the Mage Blade. We never did though, which is a shame. A shame, a shame. Well, you got the Mage Blade combo, like a Mage Blade plus Luna Cycle Staff combined together. Ooh, Lazarus League. We also did a lot of equipment this battle. Lazarus League is very nice, though. Oh, the alchemy. Darn, I kind of wanted to play that, but whatever. Oh, maybe I should have played the staff on her because I think she would have got double like stuff potentially. No, because it's a moon cycle. Moon cycle doesn't count. Ooh, they're about to die. She's about to die though because always like these dudes. Darn it! I didn't realize that was the case. Yeah, we don't have spells to kill them either. Sad. Oh no, wait, armor. Phew. Okay, and then we kill, as long as we kill one of them. Okay, there, perfect. Never mind. I forgot about the armor from the incant. Okay, barely alive. I really like how the shard shoots a laser. It makes it so satisfying to see him like shoot a bunch of lasers. Okay, alchemy, get all the armor. Then we do this until right before full moon. Or well, actually, we do all of them because all of them gets to full moon. Okay, then we kill one of these guys. Kill another. Kill another. Easy. Get the conduit after he kills. Yep. Okay, yeah, damage is crazy. We're getting hundreds of damage on this floor. Okay. Celestial Storm. We don't even need to do Celestial Storm, to be honest. I'd rather, like, just save the damage. Nah. Actually, let me check. Let me check something. Which way am I going? I'm going towards the Merchant Trinkets where there's a Pyramanes. I don't care about damage then, because I'm about to heal a bunch. Just do this. Actually, I should have Moon Rituals first. I'm just rushing a bit because I know I'm easily going to make it through this. So there's no reason to be like super careful in this battle. I will be once it's Seraph though. Once it's Seraph though, I'm going to pay a bit more attention. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, got boss battle. We're about to lose the champion, but that doesn't obviously matter because it's the final battle, final countdown. Okay. Silver Strike. Kill this guy. Do this. Just throw this guy up here just cuz. And we win. Easy. Kill them, get that permanent conduit. Dead, but we finish it off with a lot of, we're making a good amount of money. This actually, the gold gloves actually was like pretty nice. Made a decent amount of money with the golden gloves. I don't really want to mess with my build. Unless I get something crazy, I'd rather not mess with build. It is about to be Seraph, right? Yes. Okay, then I need to go and loot. The Titanite Steward. Titanite Steward could be on the same floor with Arbum. He could be. It would mean losing. It would mean losing the Priestess, though. And the thing about it would mean losing the Priestess, though, so we lose some damage. You're lacking starting juice. Yeah, it is a possibility to play them. Because technically, I guess technically, yeah, because technically, the Looter Priestess don't necessarily have to be on the same floor. Yeah, that was about to say. They don't have to necessarily be on the same floor to activate the moon rituals. I might try that just to be safer for the final boss battle. Because I have played this game before and had like the perfect build just for like it to be a build that needed like a bit of like getting to go, like a few rounds, just for like the boss to spawn on the exact floor where all my units were, instantly kill us, and I lose the final boss battle. So yeah, maybe to be safe, it should be good to have a Titanite Steward down there. When damage the unit reduces cooldown. On your first, I'll just take this. New Clanalot, Lazarus League. Mixing powers of the mad scientist and their dangerous experiments. The power over life and death will lead to victory, and if it doesn't, you can always use the pieces they left behind. Okay. Now, I'm thinking I really want that Mage Blade, so I'm going this way and just praying for a Mage Blade. That's not a Mage Blade? We're really hoping for a Mage Blade. Yeah, Mage Blade fuse or merge is what I'm hoping. Sad. Sadly, no Mage Blade today. That is very unfortunate. Grant silence to non-boss units. I'm just gonna take Zone of Silence. At least it'll mean like it might like help with the bottom floor. Just make sure like no abilities mess anything up. And then I'm just gonna check out to see if there's any good trinkets, hopefully. I don't have any abilities. I'll take a Dante's Footstool. So we can already use that. Zone of Silence, easy. Friendly units gain 1 stealth on summon and slay, +3 per stack of stealth. That feels like it. I don't know if you can. I don't think you can merge 2 lunar staffs together. No, I'm pretty sure you can't. You can't merge 2 staffs together, sadly, which is very unfortunate. Spells. We can't upgrade any more spells. Less luggage. On turn after deployment phase, draw until you have 10 cards. This would mess us. I think this would just really mess us up if we like got our front units getting stealth, but then our back units get killed. So that won't really help. Instead, I'll see if there's anything I'd want to. Is there anything I'd rather like purge that isn't that good? I'm gonna honestly get rid of the Magma Cultist because I'm just not using him. It can work. The problem with it, I think, is if, for example, like a unit at the very, if a unit at the like very front ends up killing a unit, it could lead to a situation where like all the units at the back who have like no health might end up getting killed. Magma Cultist can combo with the Dragon Staff. Dragon Staff's already gone, sadly. You can make Trillion's AoE. It's already been re-rolled away. Sadly. So Sash Thief could be good, but I just don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it somehow messing me up. So I'd rather. And I don't think know if I really do. I need to purge anything? Was there anything that'd be really that good to purge? Not really. I know that the Shadow Sheep could. It could potentially. Pure Steward, yeah. It could definitely. I'm wondering. I am gonna get one of these Pure Stewards because they die too easily. The Sheath could work with the Charger, but I feel like it's gonna potentially kill multiple units potentially before they could like get a lot of health. It could potentially backfire if it just happens to like if the wrong units kill at the wrong time and get stealth at the wrong time, it could mess things up. Because we have Arduin, we got the Astrologer, and we got the Shield Steward at the front to protect, Zone of Silence to protect all of them. And then I'm gonna actually. These guys will die so quick. I want to place these guys down, but they're gonna die near immediately if the boss ever appears here. So I kind of want to place a Shield Steward, and we'll get the other Lunar Priestess later up here, just in case. Because I don't want to. I don't know like where the boss is gonna potentially spawn and like instantly kill a priestess. Yeah, see, because they like instantly spawn. They would have like killed the priestess there. Go ahead and Luna Cycle Staff there. Like I knew if I put like 2 priestess up there, immediately the boss would absolutely kill him. Okay, go on Celestial Storm. Damage shield sucks. The fact that we have to fight the Entropy Seraph, not the best. Entropy Seraph is quite sad for this kind of build. But luckily we have like enough very cheap spells to deal with it, though. enough cheap spells that it won't be a huge issue. Gone. Okay. If only the silence got rid of the spell shields. Apply sap to all friendly units or take damage. We have so much health, I just don't want the sap. Okay. They can all take some Lunacycle Staffs. Okay. What do I want to play? Get rid of the Vengeful Shard. Just get rid of it. What is it, guy's ability again? Just give sap to that floor. Okay. Moon Ritual. But I do feel like these little guys here. I can't remember their name, but these guys might... We can kill them easily, but it is definitely a problem with our spell build a bit. Because we can't get rid of them the way I'd like to. Man, goodbye all the Lunar Priestesses I try to get. I keep trying to get them and they keep dying, huh? I don't think I can really do anything with this Aurora Weaver, huh? I'm just gonna put them here so they can like deal some damage. Oh, they can't even deal damage because of sap. Whoops. Okay, they're not really doing a lot there. What spells do I have? I can go place one of these. Make this Silver Strike free. Moon Ritual. I probably should have Moon Rituals first, actually. Get rid of them. Silver Strike. No, actually. I'm gonna... Not a huge amount of damage currently. Well, luckily the Astrologer will make up for the lack of spell damage. It was like crazy though. Getting what? No, was it 3 or 4? Getting 3 multi-strike upgrades was crazy though. To be able to get that many on the one Astrologer was quite lucky. Okay, now we got another Lunar Priestess back. Okay, they're gonna die. Bring them back to a full moon. Then we get Silver Strike after I want to kill this guy. Then Silver Strike. Apply sap. These things are really filling up my deck now at this point, unfortunately. But I don't really want to get the sap, no. I don't really want to take the sap that I would get if I use them though. Okay. Okay. Goodbye, Titanite Steward. You will be missed. Greatly. And go back. Welcome back, Titanite Steward. You are back in our service. You were gone, and now you're back. Okay. Do we have any things that require? No. So just Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual, Moon Ritual, Explosive. Is anything happy here? No. No units. No units have been moving up at all. We've been getting rid of most units. Well, except for this guy who's about to be going up now. Kneel before the 3. It's a good thing I gave that Shield Steward some endless. Okay, now I'm gonna... I'd like to play the Alchemy. Alchemy! Get it to... Full Moon. Man, these guys have a lot of armor, huh? Can I Firestarter these guys first? Firestarter. Man, just barely. Okay, we'll kill that guy with the Fireball so it splashes. Some of the units are definitely getting a little high up. But it's fine. Because we have a lot of health, luckily. Luckily I was able to keep a lot of health. So we'll be fine. And these guys don't do that much damage. Not too much at least. Okay. Celestial. Wait. Do this first. Then Celestial Storm. Get some damage in. Okay. I would like to get rid of him though, to be honest, if I could. I still just rather avoid as many as I can going up, so even though we could tank it, I'd rather not, just in case. Because there's like a few of them that are getting up. Okay. How's the damage looking? 200 times 4, so we're doing like a lot of damage. Okay, are we winning? Ah, we win. Go ahead and end it. I'm not even going to touch a single button. I don't want to risk messing up anything by playing a card. We finish this off. Just go ahead and finish off the boss. Goodbye. Goodbye, Seraph. Aternus, chosen of atrophy. You are gone to the power of the random astrologer. To the power of the 4 attack astrologer. Easy. Just infinite beams of light. It's a good thing I had all that armor, huh? If I did not have that armor, that astrologer would have been so dead. But that's it. No Mage Blade was sad. I was really like, I had multiple chances to get it, and it's really sad. I kept getting that random sword that like gives damage on Slay. Sadly, no Mage Blade though. I would have preferred. Mage Blade would have been extremely powerful. What new things have I got? Spay. Eternal Selly. Conduit 5. Apply 1 stack of conduit each time it is applied. When the Selly sing their duets, misfortune is said to be near. However, it is when they are silent that true calamity is feared. Yeah, this unit definitely does seem like pretty strong, especially for like a 1 cost unit that only takes up 1 slot. Adding an extra stack of conduit is like really good. It reminds me of there's a unit that reminds me of. I can't remember what it's called, but there's like some unit, like a Valor unit, that gives like +1 stack of Valor, I think. If I remember. I'm pretty sure the Banished have a unit that's kind of similar to this. That gives like extra Valor. Lunar Lantern. Selene units get +20 during full moon. Silent units get +20 during new moon. I see. Okay. Ooh, new personal record. Biggest deck. By 2. Covenant rank up. Rank 8. Enemies are stronger. Mastered a few cards. And that's that. And with that, I also locked the Lazarus League, which is cool to see. Well, what was it? New personal record. Max amount of sap. Not good sap, though. Kind of sap on my own units. And enemies killed on the first floor. New record. Cool. But unfortunately, that will have to be the end of this stream. It was fun doing this quick run, which luckily I did win. Despite the lack of Mage Blade, but I do have some other stuff to do today. So, I hope you enjoyed the stream. But, anyways, goodbye.